Hi everybody, this is Makashi Games, number 7 of the Portugal achievement run. I'm just going to take a second here to take a minute, listen to some of this beautiful Europa Universalis 4 music, and apologise. It's quite evident that I basically started this channel, did a week of videos, and then nothing for over 10 days. Probably going to affect me in the long term, but unfortunately, well not unfortunately, but life happened basically. A good mate of mine who now lives in Thailand came back to sunny old Great Britain. So I've been on it for a week basically. Yeah, it's quite intense. I had a stag doing stuff. Then I wanted to do a recording session on Saturday just gone. Yesterday, no joy, had everyone round instead. But today, I've come home, it's 6 o'clock, something like that. 20 to 6, so we're going to do a quick 20-minute episode and we're going to get some coffee on the go, and it's going to be good. I'm going to record till midnight tonight non-stop, so we could have a good few days worth. Tomorrow, however, it's a bank holiday in the Great British Isle, thus forth Joe will be recording like there's no tomorrow, so both for my benefit and yours, unless you just watched the last episode in this playlist, in which case I do apologise. But here's a recap of where we're at. So we're Portugal. See, this is the Portuguese flag, and this is a sign that means we are Catholic, Roman Catholic. So we currently own the Azores. Oh, hang on, should we start the game? Yeah, we'll start the game. We go into the game. Game initialize. Okay, so as far as I'm aware, there's been no updates. I think we're on 1.7.3. I believe when we started this. I'm not totally sure though. I think we were going to make a decision around this stuff, but none of that's doable in the foreseeable future. Are we coring? Have we already cored? Fez needs a core. Casablanca is a core. That's good. Ceuta, Ceuta, something like that. And we're coring Melilla. Really do spending them points, but we want to tech up our military, don't we? Yes. Are we fabricating on anyone? Improve Norway. Improve Naples. Improve Mali. Yeah, I don't want to fight with Castille. I want them to be my best buddies for most of this playthrough. Quite loud for me. You know, I'm thinking I've actually turned the settings up on my computer. They used to be on like 70 odd volume, and now I've put it up to 100. So hopefully the music's not so loud it drowns me out, but I'll adjust it at the end of this episode. I'm going to do a little recap and make sure everything's as I'd like it to be. Just put a lot of use into my rig over the last couple of weeks. What else have I been doing? Played a load of Borderlands 2 because it's been on Steam for the weekend. So I went round a mate of mine. We had 4 rigs in the front room, 4 tellies. Oh, it was glorious. That was good. Put about 30 hours into that in 3 days. Very unhealthy, I know. Bought The Sims 3. That was odd because I was sat at home after work recording myself play a computer game of, well, just living vicariously through it. So I decided not to actually post any of that stuff because it's pointless. So if I remember correctly, these guys are on Kill the Foreigners, and we're keen to try and convert this as soon as we can, but we've got this nationalism issue. So when that fucks off, something will be okay, yeah? And we got 30 years yet. Fuck. I really wish I could convert that. Anywho, I've got to be honest, I don't fully understand my rationale about taking all this land in Morocco. Especially considering I didn't take Tangiers, which, as you can see, is an important centre of trade. What I should really be doing is releasing Fez as soon as possible, and then letting Fez core and convert all of this land. But I suppose in real terms I'd need to convert this to Catholic, otherwise it would just be Sunni anyway. Okay, okay. Where are we for tech? Okay. So we basically need 400 Diplo points in order to be able to colonise. Then we can take this and start being Uber Portugal. Not sure how Scotland ends up with that territory, because they normally do. Like, historically they did. Don't really know how all that played out. This is Iceland. Definitely not Norway. Land ahoy! It's called the Icelandic Sea, but nowhere exists called Iceland. So, just to give you an idea of where we're heading with the channeling, guys, so, I'm going to do this playthrough, then it's quite likely after this, I'll actually do an Atlantis playthrough, because that's a mod that's on the workshop, and I really like the idea of that. Even though they're given a huge edge technologically, it'll still be a nice challenge, and it'll actually make this western trade node, that one, it may actually makes it something worth fighting for, because there's actually some provincial tax base there. So that'll be good. Provincial as in, it's a province. I'm also, at the same time as that series, going to be putting together a tutorial series. Now I'm conscious that Quill 18 and I think Arumba have both just done this, so probably could be pointless, but at least I'll have one, and it'll be easy to find, because I don't have millions of playlists to go through. So we're going to go back to the regional mode. I don't think there's anything else for us to look at. We've got a truce with these little punks until, oh my god, another 8 years. Love to take over Poland. No longer papal controller. Traheroes! That was good. Did we excommunicate France? Oh yeah, the last thing I did was lift my excommunication. That was a good move. So, I think really doing this is probably going to be the wise... Oh no, prestige is nothing to us. How much does that cost? Algiers. Although, if I remember correctly, I can vassalise them in the next war. Not totally sure. Anyway, I'm going to hit this start timer now and start playing the game. We'll work on strategy now that this has started. So, let's go ahead a day, because it always gets a bit fucking crazy when you come back. Speed 3 all the way, remember guys? Hit it. Let's go to the end of this month. And yeah, so basically I'm going for achievement run. I want to hit the 1821 achievement run. I'd also like to do as much colonisation as physically possible. Did we discover the Congo? We did. Did they turn Catholic? Yes. But they won't become Western, so we'll never be able to vassalise them, will we? No. Ah. They siege down their little biatch. Has anything else changed in the world of Makashi? No. Nothing really. Still working every day, going to that place, doing that job. That's fine. I can handle it. Nice and easy. One's life is easy. Which isn't always that good actually. It's very easy to get complacent in life, which is extremely difficult and to manage and dangerous to do in general. But, first world problems, eh? All sorts of shit going around globally. So while this is running and we've actually not got much to do because we're just improving relations, let's take a look at the map. That's a shame, you can't really see anywhere. So, these guys, who aren't yet Russia, are going to take this land back. Pretty confident that shit's going to happen. It's actually primarily this province that's caused all the shit. Kaffa and Crimea, as far as I'm aware. Maybe some of this land, I think. But yeah, basically all these guys that are initially from the Crimean Kingdom want back into Russia. And do you know what's going to happen? We ain't going to let it happen. I don't see the Western powers letting Russia take land and incorporate it into the de facto nation of Russia. I see them, I guess, letting them negotiate a new country, Crimea, to be released as a vassal or in a union with Russia. I think that's what's going to happen. If it doesn't, then I'm pretty certain it could start World War III, which I really don't want to happen. Should we go for the Polish land? Be very aggressive, wouldn't it? We need manpower, don't we, I think? But we need military points as well. We need money. Money, then we can buy buildings faster. Gonna pause it briefly and take a look at the buildings. Stick one in the Algarve. It's the most profitable area, isn't it? So it makes sense. No missions. That one. Since we're starting to see that degradation already. Roma. Sorry about that noise. That's the beanbag. Also, you see, the other issue of recording is I've been in the front room for the last couple of weeks because my mum's been staying away. So it's been quite odd. Time's been so difficult because when you live on your own in a two-bedroom house, which isn't obviously a very large house, but it's still surface area that requires maintaining. You've got all these things you got to get done. You got to get all the washing up. Yeah, you all know. Well, most of you know, unless you're young and you're watching this, in which case I'm not too sure why you're watching this, but anyway. So yeah, that took me by surprise, to be honest. I'm only 25, you know, I'm nearly 26. I lived on my own for quite a few years, but it's much easier when you move into a space and you bring all your own objects in. You can define your own standard. Whereas when you live in a house with someone else, especially your own mum, you live to their standards. And yeah, so I was just constantly cleaning when I got in and stuff. It's very bad. So what we've got here then, so a few local workers in the administration have discovered what they claim is a more efficient way to handle documents. Obviously they do not know what they are talking about, but can it hurt to let them try their new ways, ideas? So we choose here lots of admin points or less. I'm going to choose less, Because admin isn't of massive value. Obviously all monarch points are of value, but it's not worth 0.5 inflation, and it's definitely not worth the Diplo points it would take to recover said points. So we're going to go back over to the stability window. Oh my goodness. Oh! So I believe that I need to let them spawn, and I need to let them siege a province through. Casablanca and Ceuta, but there's no Fezian core yet. Once there's a Fezian core, I can release Fez and sell them all this shit. Oh, it'll make my life so much easier, but I really need to convert at least one province first. My next idea group is definitely going to be religious ideas. I don't really have much of an option, to be honest. Okay, so we're going to pause the game. We're going to take a look at our relationships. So we're in bed with Castile and England. Is England still getting fucked up? No. Who are our rivals? We can choose Castile and that's it. Do we have both of those? Yep. Okay. Mm-hmm. Did we not have a Casus Belli? Casus Belli? Casus Belli? They can't declare. Oh my god. For 3 years we can declare it. Oh my god. And they got no... and they can't make. So we can take this land too. I'm gonna let these revolt. I believe they get the core when they conquer the province. I believe. They don't have to actually succeed and release Fez in the terms of their agreement. But I need them to siege through the province. One of these two. Can you hear that? That's our new kitten. She can hear me speaking, and that depresses her because she wants hugs and love, and I bring nothing but ignorance and pain. No, I'm joking, I love her to bits, but it's not actually my cat, it's my mum's cat, and so I can't let her love me too much, but oh my god, that pains me to hear. One sec. So it's just going to be a constant crying at the door until I deal with her. So we'll finish this episode and then I'll do it. It's another 5 minutes or so. Sorry, that was deliberately awful. So, oh, it's my normal voice. I let my normal voice through. Hurts me so much to speak in that voice. Like, obviously I'm just speaking normally, but I've noticed on these recordings my voice just comes across much more high pitched than it normally would. Don't really get why, but that's how it rolls out. We could also no. Now you see, Iran, something like that, really powerful province. Base tax 6. I think Figuig is the way forward. It's inland. It's Ibadi. Which means it'll be fucking cheap. And then hopefully by converting that, yeah, by converting that I'll then be able to convert Fez easier. Unless of course we can spawn Fez through this route. There's a chance I might just have to do that because it's just ridiculous. Then again, it's not that bad, is it? Am I fabricating claims now? No. Always quarantine. Shit, better not just pistol shit at my door. All my money, more expensive stability for a year, well, 6 months, and lower taxes. I've got no real choice. I just can't afford to have reinforcements at the moment, or really anything that involves money, other than paying off people that want to kill me. Excellent. So now we've got marketplaces across all there. Has that resulted in a slight increase in income? No, no. Okay. Who else can we pacify? Tyrone. I might do that, you know. Let's think about this. If we can get vassalization, which... So distance is a huge issue. Base tax is a huge issue. Okay, we're not going to get vassalization. But what about these little fucks? If I take them as an ally now, if anyone declares on them, I'll defend them. They're allied with Scotland, which means they could get invaded by England. But, sorry about that, I don't care. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to see what they think of us. If I start, you know, if I extend my hand, will they bite it off, or will they treat me like some mug? There they are. About to get our core. Yeah, so let's see, is that... Still shit, innit? Overextension, culture, nationalism, tolerance. So that's something that we could work on. There's this one, isn't there? Humanist. That's quite a powerful one, actually. Whilst I take big hits to my admin tech, getting there, that could be quite good. But then again, oh my god, so OP. Oh. I think this makes a lot more sense, that they've moved naval ideas into a military idea. Oh. Oh, okay, so they've kept that in there, is that? That's odd. Okay. They've changed this as well, haven't they? Yeah. Totally nerfed it. That used to be better relations over time. Used to be by 100%, then they dropped it to 50, now it's 25. But I suppose that's actually quite cool. I mean, for me that would be useful. If I could turn this into proper Portuguese lands, I think humanist ideas should be our next one. Oh fuck. Go! Gonna end this in a minute. It probably will be about half an hour or so after this episode. This is just for me to actually start a recording. Possibility I might try some different games later as well. I won't actually put them up for monetization, but I may do like an hour and a half, so a day's worth of EU4 recording, and then I don't know, I might look into getting Twitch set up, just so that I can also then stream right now. Just a stream of maybe XCOM or SimCity. Ooh, SimCity. Got a few mates that play SimCity as well. And you know what, we're going to save these points up until we got 800 and do both. Why? Because I can't afford to colonise anyway. It would be nice to have an explorer again, because me no explorer, senor. Revolt! Oh, what's us? Okay, so we got our figureig. In 9 days we've got to fuck up our gears. Alternatively, we could send one for... No, I'm getting too land hungry, aren't I? We just need to take one of these so we can convert it and put... Yeah, I'm going to go and sort out the kitten. So that's it for episode 7. Sorry for the delay again, guys, and thank you for your patience at the beginning of this episode. I'll add a little comment in my description as to how long that little rant was, just so that you can skip ahead if necessary. I hope I'll see you all again in episode 8. Apologies again. Au revoir.